My name is Mark Brecker. I'm a partner at Whopper Newman. I'm a medical malpractice attorney. Medical malpractice is simply, does a doctor follow the standard of care when providing a person treatment? And if he doesn't follow the standard of care in providing treatment, does that cause his patient an injury? The most important cases that I handle are obstetrical malpractice cases. That's a case usually involving a child that is born brain damaged at birth due to lack of oxygen. In making that determination, I review a series of medical records, including mother's prenatal records, which are those records when she is going through her pregnancy, her labor and delivery records. The most important record that I look at when I evaluate a obstetrical medical malpractice claim are the fetal heart rate monitor tracings. Those are actual tracings of the baby's heart rate during the course of mother's labor. It is critical that obstetricians carefully evaluate those tracings as mom is going through labor. Most of the time, labor is easy. It may take a long time, but typically the end product is a healthy, happy mother and baby. When I get involved in cases is when things don't go exactly as planned. When because the heart rate tracing are not properly monitored, a baby can be born asphyxiated at birth. That means that the baby is not born with a proper amount of oxygen. And these are children that are delivered and are extremely impaired at birth. They're not breathing properly, their muscle tone is off, and their reflexes are off. These are children that need immediate care. They're usually taken to a neonatal intensive care unit where they're given intensive care. Some of these children are actually taken to specialized hospitals where they undergo what's called brain cooling, where their brains are cooled. And this is such a wonderful treatment that actually can reverse the damage done by lack of oxygen. But sometimes even that doesn't work. And that's when I get involved. I get involved to help parents deal with children that are born with severe handicaps. And these are children that are not able to walk. These are children that aren't able to talk. These are children not able to feed themselves. When we evaluate these children, we consult with many different specialties, including pediatric neurology. Those are doctors that deal with injuries involving a child's brain. Pediatric rehabilitation doctors, those are doctors that deal with a child's disability and determining what therapies a child needs. We have these children evaluated by rehabilitation nurses that actually develop a life care plan that will tell us what this child needs now and into the future. When these cases come to trial, I'm armed with a lot of medical testimony that will enable me to prove that this child's injury was due to a doctor's mistake, that doctor's mistake caused this child to be born brain damaged. And I'm able to prove what that damage is, how that will affect the child, what medical care the child will need, how this will affect the child's ability to earn an income, whether they can ever earn an income as they get older. I carefully evaluate these cases, and we provide a lot of TLC to the parents who we represent so that they are guided along the process from the investigation phase, through the litigation phase, and through trial. This is a process that could take years, but we're there every step of the way so that when the end result occurs, everyone is satisfied. We cannot always help a child regain a normal life. Well, what we can do is make that life as productive as possible and without financial worries.